into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, and towing the slab in this one, Tanner Houck.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Rude. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Gleyber Torres in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And the righty deals. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. To first. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Yanks nothing, Red Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Your time is up, this your 3rd out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up.
Back here at Fenway, and starting in this one, Garrett Cole. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The wind of the pitch. Jarren Duran now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And here it comes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's the monster and off the billboard. That one felt good, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Devers now. And the first offering is not close.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Not even close there. 2-0. Cole maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Judge pulls it in on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
You know, Boo, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. That just misses. Counts full, 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field. O'Neill hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Here's a 1-1. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. 2 away. Austin Wells digs in now. The other way. And it goes just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. That catches the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now batting Tristan Casas. work. On the ground, out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. And a quick out, number one. And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. On a line out towards center. Judge makes the catch, and there's two away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Judge is there. And that'll do it. Offense held in check. Here's Alex Verdugo. The line to kick the pitch. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. That one drifts inside. On the ground. And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That's to third. Devers. Now the throw to first on the run. No play. That's an infield single. One down. And up next for New York, Juan Soto. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Line drive. Abreu grabs it on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Story sends it over to first. That's out number 3. So no runs. Now, Connor Wong. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Cedane Rafaela. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Comes up empty.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. 1 out, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Duran, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Tyler O'Neill coming to the dish.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. Right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
O'Neill in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0.
Colliding. Who's going to win? A really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here is Devers. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Two runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 3-0. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And he deals. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And another ball.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Gordonsky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Double play ball to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
He's so good at coming across the back and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Towards first, Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Cole back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Soto makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond, and that's an out. And as well, lots of pop in that bat, so you combine the slug with really good defense. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
way outside, and the count is 1-1.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first, and it's in time for the third out. So that. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. And downstairs. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game, and then Sunday they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5, and unfortunately they won Game 5 as well.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. There's a strike. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. One out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the fifth. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Danny Jansen coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 28.
And that one fouled off. Wells on third. Verdugo over at first, so one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. Here's Juan Soto. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Next offered in there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Still stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Throw on to Rizzo, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So digging in, Connor Wong flied to right his first time. And a swing and a miss.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Lifted in the air out to left. Verdugo hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Duran at the plate now as he chases after that one.
The count.
Not even close there. And 1-1. At the belt and fires. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Aaron Judge. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Jansen sends it across the first. Judge out on the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Rizzo at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And swinging. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Going slow-mo.
Going.
Here's Tyler O'Neill, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter also getting ready. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Devers at the plate.
The third baseman.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's Jansen to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
And that's downed away. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Volpe fires to first on the run. That's it out.
Now batting. First
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Swings and misses. Going 1.
0-1.
One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball. The Yankees looking to rally. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the pitch. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
This to third. Jumps, throws, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now back. The left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there, 0-1. Fouled off to the right. The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Gleyber Torres. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle. Third out. That ends the frame. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 4-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Marcus Stroman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Stroman, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Hit in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Torres throws to first in time. Connor Wong now at the plate. 1 for 2. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
0-1.
The pitch.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Judge has it sized up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 8th, and now it's Juan Soto. Out, back to work. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
A little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. The wind and the pitch.
Count full.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
You know, with the shift on, hits right into it, throws the first in time. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Judge, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now. The Yankees down by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Now fly ball to right center. It gets down, a base hit. And here is Anthony Rizzo. First pitch misses.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the righty deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Not close with that one, and a full count now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those players can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Stanton at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. That's in there. And another ball. Swings and misses. And that is that. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Cindane Rafaela. And a pitch. Stroman, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally works in a splitter. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin.
Over to first, and O'Neill is retired. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Kenley Jansen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And here it comes. On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That catches the corner.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Popped up right side. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under, makes the grab for the second out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 1 for 3. Foul ball. That's to third, and it gets by him. And that extends the inning. So man aboard, Alex Verdugo will hit
Ball
next.
one.
Pitch misses, ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, coming home. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping